Guys, I kid you not, if there's one style, okay, that's gonna tell on me, it's mini twists. If there is one singular style that's gonna tell all my secrets about how good or bad I've been taking care of my hair, it's gonna be mini twists. Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to another video. If you read the title, you probably already know what's going on, so let's get into it. Like you probably saw, like update. I haven't like worked out exactly what I'm gonna title this video, but like it's an update video, and I put number like 1.5 instead of 1 because I actually did a couple of shorts, like six shorts videos, talking about like kind of not the beginning, but I guess the start of when I actually started to notice the damage that I had caused to my hair. So brief overview, or at least I'm gonna try and be brief. 2022, at that point I had been natural for 6.5 years, and I was kind of over, I guess I was over being 6 years natural, still not having reached my goal in terms of how long I want my hair to be. And so I don't know, I just got fed up with my hair being like, you know, shrinkage and everything like that. And you would think, okay, a solution to that, like stretch your hair, you know, stretch your wash and go with a blow dryer or the banding method or just something. But instead, because I wanted to see the, I guess, true length of my hair since I had so much shrinkage, and like I said, coupled with the fact that I still didn't reach waist length hair even 6 years into my natural hair journey, I decided to straighten my hair. And I straighten my hair once a month from October to April. Now, I got a lot of damage. So I kind of got two forms of damage. One was more severe than the other. So the first like severe one was mechanical damage. Like mechanical damage due to me improperly using a round brush. Now, what made me decide to use a round brush, even though I've never blown out my hair ever with a round brush? I wanted this, like the best, silkiest, sleekest results that I could get, because I knew my hair was not heat trained. And so I was like, I've been natural for 6 years. My hair I barely even ever blow dry my hair. My hair is not used to heat. So I'm just going to, you know, try and like use the round brush so that my hair can get the straightest as possible and with as little heat as possible. So I thought. So I used the round brush. I caused I put way too much tension on my hair. I think, not to mention, I have like medium to fine strands, and so there was just way too much stress, way too much tension on the on my strands, and I went through with the round brush so many times. I went through my hair, each section, so many times, and there's so many bristles on the round brush too, so it was just a really bad combination. What that did to my hair was cause a lot of mid-shaft or keyhole splits in my hair. And when I say a lot, I mean like there would be 3 keyhole splits on one strand of hair, and it was throughout my entire head of hair in like a lot of my hair. So that created a lot of weak spots in my hair strands, which gave way to breakage, and that gave way to split ends. So it was just this like cycle that was eating up the length and health of my hair. The second form, that was less severe, but no less damaging, if that makes sense, was I actually got heat damage. Yeah. I think the mechanical damage that I caused with the round brush exacerbated my heat damage because it's acute heat damage. So with all of like that background done, you may be wondering, how did you forget you had heat damage? And I don't know if you can tell, but my hair is still curly. Like I still have I still have curly like ends, you know? So I made these shorts in October, and I actually I said like to the camera, to anybody that was watching, I said, I have acute heat damage, minor heat damage. And somewhere along the way, I forgot. From like October to December, I totally forgot I had heat damage, and I just thought that I had the damage from the improperly using the round brush. Fast forward from October to January, I clean forgot that I had heat damage, and was wondering why it was so hard, wondering why it had been so hard to wash my hair. Every time where I've, you know, really put a lot of care and the health and integrity of my hair before styling, I've always been able to have a very easy in-shower wash day routine. And my in-shower wash day routine is shampoo, apply deep conditioner, and then detangle with conditioner. After that, I step out the shower, let the deep conditioner sit, and then rinse it out, proceed with styling, right? Since I had like kind of stopped straightening my hair in April of 2023, last year, wash days had like just increasingly got harder and harder and harder. So when my hair is healthy, it's easy for me to actually detangle my hair with shampoo. And in October, September or October, I actually picked up Head & Shoulders shampoo. I don't have like a proper dermatologist diagnosis or anything, but I have dealt with some sort of scalp condition like pretty much my entire life. And I get a lot of buildup that even clarifying shampoos don't get rid of. An oily, greasy scalp, a lot of flaking, a lot of dryness. I know, oily but dry still. And chronic itchiness. So that summer before the fall where I purchased the Head & Shoulders, this was when I used to work out like, you know, almost very consistently. And I sweat on my scalp. So I would sweat on my scalp, and let's say I washed my hair that Sunday. So I work out Monday, Tuesday, by Wednesday, I'm scratching my scalp like it's nobody's business, causing a lot of like scarring and scabbing and bleeding. So I was like, by the time Wednesday rolled around, it was definitely time for me to wash my hair. Otherwise, I would be peeling off my scalp. I would just be like tearing it off. And that was the first time in my entire life that I was able to go 2 weeks without washing my hair, which, since it was so hard to wash my hair, so difficult, and so my hair had become so unmanageable, that worked for me. Like going 2 weeks without washing, I was living for that. So I was like, I'm never giving this up ever. Now, the downside of it, not of the shampoo, but the downside of me using the shampoo was that I didn't follow up with the deep conditioner.
Oh my God!
I was convinced that deep conditioning didn't work for me anymore. But again, amnesia. I forgot that when I deep condition, it's imperative that I deep condition with heat. Otherwise, I won't really notice any like added benefits. So I'm using this extremely stripping drying shampoo from October to January, and I'm not following up with a regular conditioner or a deep conditioner. I just rinse it out, go straight to styling with a leave-in conditioner and any other styling products. Oh, in January, I was like, maybe it's so hard for me to detangle my hair because I can't detangle my hair while shampooing anymore. Maybe, like literally I would get in my scalp and I would lift my hands like 2-3 inches off my scalp, and that's it. I was used to being able to do this while shampooing. Like I'd go in, scrub, come down. Go in, scrub, come down. It was very easy. I detangled while shampooing. It was very easy. But like I said, in January, I couldn't do that. I at least noticed it in June or July. I think I had noticed it. So from June or July to 2023 to January 2024, I hadn't been able to shampoo my hair the same since. and I couldn't get through it. I couldn't detangle. I couldn't even, there was a time in 2023, late 2023, where I couldn't even detangle my hair with a tangle teaser with a deep conditioner that had slip. I couldn't finger detangle. I could barely even get a brush through my hair. I thought maybe if I switch my shampoos, because I'm using this really drying one, I'll be able to detangle my hair more easily and I'll have a better, easier in-shower experience. I was wrong. Although my hair was probably really dry because I didn't deep condition, so the dryness of my hair probably didn't help with it, but that wasn't the base of the issue. And you'll know what I'm talking about if you've ever experienced heat damaged hair and dealing with two different textures of hair. So although my heat damage is pretty minor, there's still two different textures and there's still a line of demarcation. It's not as noticeable, but there is still a line of demarcation. If you've ever experienced heat damaged hair, you know how hard it is to detangle your hair. You know how hard it is to move your hands through the lengths of your hair. There's just something about those two different textures. And also I have a lot more new growth, as you can see. So when I'm talking about how I couldn't get 3 inches off, like, that checks out. Yeah, so like I said, I forgot that I had heat damage because my hair still curls. I have like all these pictures of wash and goes and, you know, pictures of my mini twist and, you know, just all these pictures of my hair actually curling. And I still don't know how, because even though my hair still curl, like even in a wash and go, my hair still curls and, you know, spirals, curls and coils. It's still not the same curls and coils and kinks that my hair used to have. They're two totally different sets of hair. Like, they're two totally different looks of a wash and go, both using gel, like the whole thing. I don't know, but after I did this style, this is like, I think maybe 4-day-old mini twist. Well, I don't know if they're mini, but 2-strand twist style. It's maybe 3 days old. So when I had first finished the style and I had, you know, I started to notice that the twist, like I said, my hair has also grown out. Like my healthy hair, it's grown out. So when I was starting to notice that my twist towards the end didn't look the same, and I have pictures of those too, but when I started to notice they don't look the same, I was like, what's happening? What just happened? And so since I forgot that I had heat damage, I started to wonder. I was like, did my hormones change? Do I have some like illness right now that caused the, I guess, curls in my hair to like change its texture and pattern? I was like, what the heck just happened? And I was really, really worried. Thankfully, once I decided to just go back into like the archives and watch those videos I made in April about how I actually have heat damage, I was like, oh, thank God, thank God. I would much rather prefer to have heat damaged hair than an illness or hormones changing or something like that. So once I, like, you know, came to the realization that I, you know, just have minor heat damage on my hair, I was then able to, I don't know, like a lot of dots just started connecting again. So now time for the update. I have before pictures of what my hair was looking like last year in October, all the way pretty much to now, even in this style of 2-strand twist. And so what I've been dealing with, in September of last year, 2023, I trimmed my hair. I honestly believe I trimmed at least an inch. I really do believe. I didn't take pictures, but I believe in September I trimmed at least an inch of my hair. And then in October, I mentioned this in one of my shorts. I forgot, but I trimmed my hair again. And I know that I trimmed at least an inch again. So all the way till March 2024, a couple months ago, I trimmed my hair again. And this time I cut 1.5 to 2 inches because I was like, it's spinning so bad, it's just gotta go. So what I've been dealing with, no matter how many times I've trimmed my hair, what, 3 times in the last 10 months. And each time I trim my hair, it never felt like I trimmed my hair. Like, do y'all, if you know what your hair feels like when you have a fresh trim, especially if you yourself or your stylist is cutting an inch plus, you know what it feels like to have a healthy trim. Your fingers just glide through your hair. It's so easy to manage. There's no getting like caught on the ends, nothing. It's beautiful. It's like butter. But the last time I trimmed my hair in March, I kid you not, the next couple of weeks, I was still finding strands of hair that has split ends, keyhole splits, single strand knots, and everything in between. I even experienced some tree splits. I wish I had saved that one or at least taken a picture of it at the time, but it was bad. It was so bad. It didn't feel like I trimmed my hair at all when I was done. It did not. I didn't have that smooth, buttery fingers just flowing through the hair. Like, nothing. My hair was still getting caught. It was still hard to manage. Then I was like, dang, am I gonna have to like trim my hair again? Yeah. The answer's yeah. The thinning of my hair, it's still there, okay? It's still there, but it's a lot better. It's a lot better. Like, you see the, okay, you might, but like you see the, you know, in the front of my head, they did not used to look like this. Like, they actually look kind of full. You know, the curls, the fact that I have curly hair helps, but like they're actually full looking. I have pictures and videos of my hair where the twists in the front, they're so stringy. They're so stringy. So my hair does overall look fuller. It does look healthier, but all of the damage isn't gone just yet. I've been taking a look at my hair over the past 3 days with this style, and I can estimate that I have now the top there's more hair to go. I do have like a bit more hair to go at the top, but I've estimated, I think this is 6 or 7 inches. I think I took a tape measure to it, and I think it's like 6 or 7 inches, and all of this has to go. And I think you can just see the thinness of it all. Like, you've got that, even like I'll stretch it out, but like that's not okay. Like, that's not healthy gradual tapering of the ends. That's not healthy. Healthy, I would say gradual tapering looks more like that, not that. I've been doing a few things to try and contain the damage, like keep it from like spreading up and up and up and up, which does contribute to the thinning overall of the ends. And what that is, what I'm talking about, is I've been doing the search and destroy method. So the search and destroy method is exactly what it sounds like. If you've never heard of it before, it's exactly what it sounds like. You will take a section of your hair, you'll look through the ends, just like, whatever. And if you find any end or piece of hair that has a single strand knot or a split, you will take the scissors to that specific strand and just cut it off. Since not every single strand although they're all damaged, not every single strand has a split end. So the fact that I have a lot of tapering of the ends and a lot of thinning of the ends, the search and destroy method kind of contributes to that. But it's a way how I've been able to keep the damage from splitting up and up and up and eating up and up and up into like my healthy hair that's grown out. The last thing I think I want to talk about or mention is moving forward. How am I going to proceed? I've been thinking a lot about this since March even, actually. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about it, and I need to do another drastic trim at the very least. with the like thinning and breakage and tapering as bad as it is, an inch isn't gonna do anything. Like that's not gonna, 2 inches isn't gonna do anything. And not to mention, like the longer I hold on to these damaged ends, the worse my hair is always going to look. Like I've trimmed my hair, I've given myself blunt ends before. In March, I gave myself a blunt solid ends. And 3 months later, where are the blunt ends? Huh? Where are they? There's no sign of them. There's no sign of blunt ends anywhere. No sign. So I know that I need to give myself at least 3 inches worth of a trim. I think anything beyond 2 inches is more like a haircut, but I at least need to give myself 3 inches of a trim, good old healthy trim, in order to preserve, you know, the integrity of my hair and just still improve the overall look. Yeah, that's gotta go. It'll be a year since I've been actively trying to transition out the damaged hair. It'll be a year in like end of September, early October. And you know, I forgot some things along the way, but it's been something. I'm not really a transition out the damaged hair type of girl. I've had 2 big chops and 2 mini chops. I will cut my hair, you know, because I don't like dealing with the damage. And there is a reason why I haven't just cut it all off. I might explain that in another video at a later date, maybe, but for right now, I'm gonna just keep that to myself. But yeah, I guess that's it. I guess that's everything. Update video number 1.5. With all that being said, I hope you guys have a good morning, noon, and night, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Okay. Shake the jitters off.